What if a single social media post could move billions of dollars in the financial markets? Imagine getting access to that post before almost everyone else. Would that be worth $100,000 every month? Well, according to reports from the Financial Times, Trump Media is considering charging traders and investors up to $100,000 per month for faster access to President Donald Trump's Truth Social posts. If this plan becomes reality, it could completely change how Wall Street, crypto traders, hedge funds, and institutional investors react to breaking news. But is this a revolutionary business model or a serious threat to market fairness? Today, we'll explain everything you need to know. Let's get started. What is happening? According to the Financial Times, Trump Media is exploring a premium service called a Truth API. Instead of waiting for posts to appear publicly, subscribers would receive Trump's Truth Social posts milliseconds or even seconds earlier through a direct data feed. Now, that might not sound like a big deal, but in today's financial markets, milliseconds can mean millions of dollars. High-frequency trading firms already spend enormous amounts of money to reduce trading delays. Now imagine combining that speed with information directly from one of the world's most influential political figures. Why do Trump's posts matter? President Trump's social media posts have repeatedly moved markets. Over the years, investors have watched stocks, cryptocurrencies, defense companies, energy firms, and even foreign currencies react immediately after his statements. A single post about tariffs, a comment on the Federal Reserve, an opinion on Bitcoin, or a statement regarding China can trigger massive price movements within seconds. That's exactly why institutional investors are interested. The earlier they receive the information, the earlier they can trade. Why would investors pay $100,000 per month? At first glance, $100,000 every month sounds outrageous. But let's think like a hedge fund. If early access helps a trading firm make several million dollars in profits every month, then paying $100,000 becomes a business expense. Large financial institutions already pay huge amounts for premium market data. They buy faster internet connections. They rent servers located next to stock exchanges. They spend millions on technology that saves just milliseconds. This proposed service fits perfectly into that world. The impact on crypto markets. Crypto traders should pay close attention. Trump has become one of the most influential political voices supporting cryptocurrency. His comments about Bitcoin, stablecoins, crypto regulation, and digital assets often create immediate volatility. Imagine receiving one of his crypto-related posts before everyone else. Professional traders could buy before prices surge or sell before markets fall. Retail investors would once again be reacting after institutions have already made their moves. How high-frequency trading works. To understand why this matters, we need to understand high-frequency trading. These firms use powerful computers to execute thousands of trades every second. They compete for speed. Sometimes even a delay of 1 millisecond can determine who makes millions. That's why exchanges, data providers, and financial companies sell premium access to market information. Trump Media appears to be applying this same concept to social media. Instead of faster stock prices, they want to sell faster access to presidential posts. Ethical concerns. Not everyone supports the idea. Critics argue that giving wealthy investors earlier access creates an unfair market. Retail investors would receive information later. Professional firms would trade first. Some experts believe this creates an uneven playing field. Others worry about conflicts of interest if official presidential communications can directly benefit paying financial firms. The debate has already begun among legal experts and market analysts. Is it legal? This is one of the biggest questions. Current reports suggest there is no clear law specifically banning premium distribution of social media content. However, regulators could examine whether this creates unfair advantages or raises market manipulation concerns. If the service launches, agencies such as the SEC could closely monitor its impact. Future regulations may also change depending on how markets react. What does Trump Media gain? For Trump Media, this could become an entirely new source of revenue. Instead of relying only on advertising, the company could sell premium financial data subscriptions. Just imagine, if only 100 institutional clients subscribe, at $100,000 per month, that's $10 million every month. Over 1 year, that's $120 million in recurring revenue. For any media company, That's a significant business opportunity. Possible risks. However, there are risks. If regulators intervene, the project could face delays. If institutional investors believe legal uncertainty is too high, demand may remain limited. Public criticism could also affect the company's reputation. Investors will be watching carefully to see whether this proposal actually becomes reality. What could this mean for financial markets? If successful, this idea may inspire other companies. Imagine CEOs charging for early access to corporate announcements, government selling premium news feeds, major organizations monetizing market-moving information. Financial information has always had value. The question is how much people are willing to pay for speed. Trump media may be testing exactly that. What should retail investors do? Retail investors shouldn't panic. Instead, focus on long-term investing and proper risk management. Avoid emotional trading based on headlines. Understand that professional institutions will almost always have faster technology. Success comes from good strategy, patience, and discipline. Whether you support or oppose this idea, one thing is certain. Information has become one of the world's most valuable assets. If Trump media launches this premium truth social service, it could change the relationship between politics, technology, and financial markets forever. Some investors will see opportunity. Others will see unfairness. Only time will tell whether this becomes a successful business model or another controversial chapter in financial market history. What do you think? Would you pay $100,000 every month for earlier access to market-moving information? Or do you think this creates an unfair advantage for wealthy institutions? Share your opinion in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more crypto, finance, and global market updates. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.